of 2,000 that watch every Sunday. So when we, like I already said, I don't have a community. It's none of that. Whoever comes over here is coming from the kingdom, the Susandras, the AJs. They are the community over here. So I have to
Supporters are
disagree.
everywhere. That's why I
Hold on,
said
Frank. Can
all
I get in
these
here real quick?
supporters support everybody. They all the people that are down in the comments, you'll see half of these same people over in another thing, throwing heartbeats, doing that. And I think that's a good thing. I don't think that any content creator over here owns an adult that can do whatever they want with their money, can go spend their money wherever they want to, throw their money wherever they want to. Y'all don't own supporters. Supporters do whatever they want to do. You should stop speaking like that, or a supporter won't be a
I'm
supporter.
not going, but okay, because we already see. Because isn't that how Nietzsche and Empress got into it? So wasn't the conversation? I built this community. I took the time out to get on live, to be entertaining, to hold these conversations, to bring y'all up, to get to know one another. I put this time in for y'all to even exist within each other. And now you're telling me that you're just going to hit your live button and expect the people that I've brought together to just automatically come over to your space. So
So
are
they
they
can't
wrong for
go
how they
anywhere.
feel?
So they can't go anywhere else. They got to just stay there. They got to just support
So
nature.
far, it sounded like Nietzsche and Braid is holding the same argument. And their argument is, I put this work in, and then y'all just popping up and trying to take people with y'all. Y'all didn't earn none of this that's going on. Y'all just
But what
expect.
about some of these people that were here before them? That were before these people became live hosts. So what about some of these comic cousins that were supporting other people before they came around? And now you're around and now they over there supporting you. So should that host have the same type of attitude? And if they do, why are you getting mad? Because now you have the same thing that that host was saying. You're taking my supporters. So I think that that should be a thing that should be taken out of people's vocabulary because you don't own anybody. These supporters can go wherever they want to go. They can support whoever they want to support. If they support you, they support this person, they support this person. And that's okay. You don't own anybody. They can do whatever they want to do. And I think that a lot of content creators got to stop thinking like that. Because if the comic cousins really get smart down there, close up your bags and see how much they will come and support you. I'm out.
All right.
Thank God, finally. Anyways, Bella, I have a question. So she said that box riders are anyone who participates inside the box. So wouldn't that make her a box rider? So she's trying to clock some. Just asking. I'm going back down. Bye.
Oh man, I had to be a mom for a second and I missed it. Was something good said?
Oh, hell. Oh, one moment. Frank is coming back.
I am a box
Ew.
rider, and I wear it proudly. I support the palace. Y'all drop the palace down in the comments. I support Bella. I come over here and I'll support Bella. I'll go to anything and I'll support. I don't care about being a box rider. You rolled your ass up here like that was going to be a big thing, girl. It ain't. I don't give a fuck. That's the thing. I don't care. I support everybody. That's the love that you show when you come and get in somebody's panel. You help them out and support them. Love you, Bella. And you look beautiful too. I love your pajamas, girl.
Thank you, Frankie. Lay too, Bookie. Okay. So we can stay on track, guys, because I don't want this to turn into a rough conversation. We were doing good, okay? I think we got to our moral of the story and our bottom line, right?
Wait, so I have a question. So this kind of sounds like entitlement. Oh no, this kind of sounds like entitlement. I think that the issue is entitlement. Like I'm entitled to your time, and I'm entitled to and I'm entitled to certain people to gift me every day. It sounds like it's entitlement.
Okay, so then that means you feel like Braid is because again, I'm speaking to what we heard in the clips. You feel like Braid demeanor is giving very much entitled.
I mean, I wasn't talking about braid. I was just saying the conversation that I just heard, it it sounds like people are just thinking, if you're in my live, right, and I happen to stream for you all the time, and you're here now, then you should be streaming for me. Like, what else are you doing? That's what I'm saying. It sounds like that.
Because we are being messy and standing on business. The premise of the conversation is centered around Braid, and then it made me reference back to how Nitra and Empress even got into their situation, and she felt like Nitra was
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. But then with Empress though, I think that was more so someone else was making it seem like that Empress should be entitled to the FOE coming over. I think that was more so if there was an interloper into that.
well,
But
right?
Nitra was wrong in saying all of you are here because y'all are wanting to leech off of me. Because that's not necessarily the case.
True. But that's how she feel, and we're going into their feelings. So Bray and Nietzsche share the same feelings as far as their supporters. I built this community. Get your own fucking supporters. Bottom line is what they're saying. Don't come sitting in my space, and then when you ready to hit your live button, you expect my people to come into your shit. Don't.
Okay, here's another thing. Here's another thing I'm going to ask, because there are sometimes that the creators will say, come, or if you're coming to my live, right? Y'all come in here, grab a heart me, tap the screen, find somebody below, follow them, follow back, all of that stuff. So then when you do go live, then you have a lot of those people that were coming from that space, because you said, make sure that you guys follow each other. So then when we do that, then are you saying now you don't want us to follow each other and you don't want us to support one another?
Okay.
I'm not
So,
saying BK said that.
and I was just
I'm
gonna
throwing a
say,
wrench.
that's where it gets interesting. There has been times, depending on what the plan, Bray will say, and make sure y'all following such and such, and make sure y'all tapping such and such screen, and make sure y'all are helping with it. So it's like permission. It's literally like giving permission to do certain things. I give you permission to get help from my people. But if I don't give you permission, don't fucking ask for it. Don't expect it and don't ask for it. So there's one person that comes to mind. If you even think to ask for anything, you won't get shit from her. If she's going to give it to you, it's because she simply wants to give to you. But don't ask.
Diamond.
No, 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 no,
Oh,
no, no. But so we staying focused. Bray is saying what he said. He's standing on how he feel. I'm just simply asking, do y'all understand where he's coming from?
I understand where he's coming from. However, he's starting to sound very much so like Nitra in that same vein. And also, who were you talking about?
Oh, just so I'm clear, so perfect example. I'm speaking when Dr. Duchess said she don't mind doing what she do, but the moment you ask her for it, you're done. Don't ask her for shit. If she want to do it, she's going to do it. That's a great example of what I mean by that. Don't expect me to do shit for you, because I'm not. But if I'm in the mood to support, if I'm in the mood to tell somebody to tap your screen, if I'm in the mood to say, hey, follow such and such, then allow me to do that. So it's about keeping control. I control whether or not X, Y, and Z is going to move a certain way.
So
No, I'm serious. That's what.
No, and I think that what we're saying, we're on the same page, right? I just think maybe Braid needs to go back and look at what he's saying, and then really look back and go, is this who I want to be? Do I want to sound like the Nitras? Do I want to sound like those people who are talking about these are my supporters, they're my gifters, they're my mods, they're my rich folks? Does he really? That's what he needs to think about. But no one owns anyone. Like you said, we don't have to do
Hold on,
anything.
okay, it looked like he's here, so hold on.
I didn't say anything. It was all Bella.
Oh, again, we're here for the message. We're gonna stand on what's said.
I didn't get to hear anything. We know we are streaming though, so I will listen. I got to hear what you were saying, but I didn't get to hear what Bella said. So I'm gonna mute up and let y'all maybe inform me so I can maybe explain.
Great. All right, so we're listening to the clip earlier where you were getting things off your chest. You were speaking to how you was disappointed, how you did not have a streamer when you needed. I responded back by saying, okay, I understand. One, when you're in the middle of conversation, you're talking about basic shit, motherfuckers want to come up, oh, such and such is going on, they want to provide their services to stream. But when you actually needed them to, couldn't happen. Dived into the situation with Low. We started talking about box fighters, the difference between a box fighter and a panelist. I also said that as we were listening to the part of the clip where we paused, you was talking about how people are basically going after your big gifters. They're going live and then making your big gifters mods. So that's pretty much where we're at in the conversation. And I said all that to say, do y'all feel like Braid is wrong for feeling like I built this community? Build your own. That's the same stance Nitra took.
Got it. So no, and I've actually cleared it up a couple times. TikTok Stroke said Braid thinks that he owns Messy Talk, and then he also said ever since he came over here, it's been downhill. When it's crazy that I've come over here and help everybody eat. Actually, I don't know what downhill means, boo. But coming from a nigga who supports everybody, I don't know where it could be downhill, babe. Everybody's eating. There is no more monopoly. And I know that people can support who they want. If your clogged ear ass was in my motherfucking live, bitch, you would have heard me say that. Today, I vented and said what the fuck I needed to say and addressed who I needed to address. But again, like I said, I don't think anybody can steal supporters. I don't think anybody can tell anybody where the fuck to go on their phone or where to fucking spend their money. But I can say what the fuck I feel and express my feelings on my platform any day of the week that I want to.
And speaking of your
disrespectful
support,
ninja and bitch disrespectful ninja back at you, ho.
Breaking, and speaking of you supporting everyone, can you please gift the panelist?
Okay. So it goes back to if he wants to. So if
he wants to, if you want to, is not, I'm not forcing you to, but if you want to, I am the only other panelist here. So maybe gift the panelist.
When I send you a gift, girl, that man about to call my phone 20 times. It's not happening. It's not fucking happening tonight. I promise.
Dang it.
let's focus.
Well, y'all can run the likes up at least. Give Bella, make sure she gets her gift goal. She has like 20, 50 things in there. Come on, y'all. I know I'm boring, but she look at her with her chest out.
On a serious note, about what I said earlier, and again, I've been over here so motherfucking long. When have I ever said anything like I said today? When have I ever? So that should tell you right now the energy. That's not a thing that I say. I'm not on that Nitra, the diamond, or anything that y'all are saying. That it was just like a moment of I was irked. But I've even cleared it up with Low. I've cleared it up with Eazy-E. Shaded came over and spoke on behalf of the streamers. I just had to say what I had to say. I was venting. And I don't think I vented badly. I wasn't really being disrespectful. My tone might have been off, but I had to get off of my chest what I had to say. You feel me? But I'm never the type to try to control supporters.
Stay right there though. So I wanna frame that moment right there. Okay. So here's the thing though. But do you genuinely feel like people are coming in your panel with the sole purpose of locking in on your big gifters to bring them over into their platforms? Do you genuinely feel that way? Or was it just a moment of frustration?
No, what I said, I do feel that way. I'm not thinking that people necessarily are quote unquote coming here just for the gifters and shit like that. I don't think they're just coming there for that. But I do think people can see that like my platform is like a central hub, you feel me, where you can come, you can get acquainted, and if you do come to my platform and you do make it, then you're gonna have a support system. That's how I do feel that way. You are gonna have supporters if you come to the kingdom and you feel me, do your one too. And they like you.
Well, okay, what do you mean by make it? If you do make it.
That's in
Okay,
the
boom.
comments.
I'm glad you said that. I said that too. I said, so it's when you said reciprocation, I said you always come to the courtroom, you'll sit, you'll kick it with us, have them run up the lights, whatever. But when it's time for me to come reciprocate it, I can't because they be having me escorted the fuck up out of there. So I said that there's a double-edged sword with that because it's not like we don't want to be there for you and reciprocate that energy. It's just not being allowed. So then what we supposed to do when it's coming off like, damn, Bray, he always in her shit, but does she come over there and sit with him? Like, I try.
You succeed, actually, quite honestly. Like I see you come and sit. Like, and the thing is, even with the people that I was speaking on, even though I was frustrated, those are some of my big supporters. Easy E is a big supporter of the kingdom.
Oh,
Low
for
is a big
sure.
supporter of the kingdom. Like these, even Siobhan. Like I was just frustrated, and I feel like a motherfucker
Well,
might
I'm
not
not
be
gonna
used to
hold you.
me.
They feel. I ain't gonna hold you, niggas. I don't know
I've
what it
talked
is
to
about
both. I've
Siobhan.
talked to them. I've talked to Easy E and I've talked to Low.
No, I'm
Well,
talking
no,
about no Siobhan. So they definitely feel
these
like
are pretty good.
Siobhan. I don't know what it is, but they think she's one of those people that just sit around you trying to garner support and then bring you people
I want to
there.
make
That's
it very clear about Siobhan. Siobhan stays out of the way. Siobhan is my friend in real life that I have real love for. So anybody that thinks they can judge Siobhan or judge our friendship off of TikTok, you can't. Y'all don't know the depths. Siobhan is not a person that comes around and sits around trying to garner support. She don't even go live. She don't even really host her platform. She go live, play gospel music, do her makeup. She chills in her zone. That none of that applies to Siobhan. Siobhan just pissed me off because she was like, I see what time Braid is on. That's how we do. But Siobhan is not a person who comes over and try to get support from me. Siobhan be out the fucking way. Me and Siobhan talk on the phone for real. That Siobhan is not in that category, boo. Respectfully to
Okay,
anybody who
no,
thinks that.
well,
they dropped Siobhan. They said Sassy. I said that's crazy. She don't even go live. They said AJ, Susu, Erica. I'm like, I don't think that makes sense because they all have their own individual platforms and they literally have their own individual support. I said AJ, perfect example. Ocean and Hodan, pre-sent down. I don't see them in other spaces modding and no. So you know who's really locked in on
okay,
certain platforms.
I'm gonna
My
be honest
supporters
with
too,
you,
Bill. I
Braid
know my
King.
people down. I know my people through and through. I even know my comment cousins. Like I know people who ain't never sent a gift. I know the comments they leave in other lives. I know creators that they like, who they don't like. I know what the fuck they say, girl. I know when they motherfucking birthdays is and they kids' birthday, boo.
Oh,
Respectfully, I
Okay,
be on that type of time.
all right, but Braid King,
You don't
I'm
gotta
gonna
send a
be
gift.
honest, and I'm gonna say I did mention Siobhan, but I just don't like her, and I'm just a hater. So just wanted to make sure that we put that out there, that no one gets it twisted. I'm just, I'm like K Dot with that hate song. That's just who I am to
yeah, I forgot
Siobhan.
they mentioned Hippie too. But even with that though, someone made it
Mm-mm.
clear that Hippie he'll say what he needs to say and then drop. He don't sit and chill on panels. So yeah.
Like again, that was just it needed to be said what I said because it wasn't just me that feel that way. A lot of my supporters feel that way, and a lot of my supporters see that. Even though I'm a friendly ass nigga and a supportive nigga, and I might not speak on it, a lot of my supporters see things. You feel me? We all see it. We just might not comment on it. So I think what was said today needed to be said, even though it was just like, the close people was the people that quote unquote broke the straw on the camel's back. But I feel like the stuff that was said needed to be said in general. But I'm good with my people and I don't mind. Like I really don't mind. I get
Okay.
support
So
and I give support to everybody, period. You're not friendly. Bitch, I'm very friendly, stupid ass hoe.
Okay, this is you not being friendly, and I feel like we talked about the hoe and the slut and all that kind of stuff.
Oh girl, please. I haven't done that in a long time. I ain't cussed nobody out in a long time, babe. I still ain't cussed people out today.
Well, I'm happy that you're happy, and like you got to vent, and you are not pulling a Nitra to be like my supporters. I made you all that kind of stuff.
Life is a troll, a old ass troll. If y'all click his profile picture right now, y'all, I want to show my people. Life is. Y'all see this dirty ass bitch that be trolling me in every motherfucking live? He just said too feminine with a motherfucking toboggan on, bitch, and a scarf. Punk, you can't play with me, bitch. Bundle up.
Maybe he was talking
Bro,
about
I don't need
me,
help, Leola, please. Especially not when I'm in this mode, bitch. I'm on edge.
but I'm just saying there's
A
two,
50 with a scarf can't fuck with me, bitch, and I mean it. I'm a
but there,
boy. Yeah, you are a boy, bitch. A real boy. Pinocchio. Bitch. It's giving Tinkerbell, hoe. You got on a motherfucking scarf in the wintertime, bitch. Call me JT, girl. Fuck you, bitch. You ain't nobody. You following me around lives, motherfucking wanting to call me feminine. Bitch, you want to lick a nut. And I got 2 of them for you, bitch. Now come up here and dance, ho. I'm on that tonight, bitch. We talking about waking up the motherfucking streets, girl. The streets is here, bitch. So what's up? You want to argue, punk? With your old extra warm ass, bitch? Fuck you.
I don't think they want to argue.
do you feel, do you feel a little bit better?
Damn, Braid. Damn. Damn.
Man, they
Damn.
got him.
Got him.
It's doing too much.
Damn. Well, and on that note,
On that note, Bella, can I be messy with you?
a smidget.
Okay, so did you hear that people were saying that you and Erica have a thing going on?
No.
Oh, okay.
But nonetheless,
But thank you for letting me box ride. This is fun. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much because I was having a bad day, but you made it a little bit better.
well, I'm glad that I could assist.
Mhm.
Thank you for coming up. You can ease your way down. I don't want to, provide you a neck brace.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Well, on that note, let's be clear. Braid say he's trying to wake up the streets. So y'all know where we're going, right? We're getting ready to head over into the kingdom and see what's going on in the streets. See you there.